Doesn't it feel great to be alive on a Wednesday afternoon or a hump day evening on YouTube as a diehard passionate Chicago Cubs baseball fan or what? And doesn't it feel great to be alive on a hump day afternoon or a hump day evening as a diehard passionate Mesa, Arizona Cubs baseball fan or what? What's up, Mesa Cubs baseball fans, and hello, Chicago Cubs baseball fans. Hope all you guys are having a great hump day and Wednesday so far, guys. We have a very interesting but unique episode ahead of us today. So let's get right down to business. Welcome back to the channel of Cubs Baseball with Rye Knight. Well, guys, we kick off the episode with breaking news out of the rookie affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, the Mesa Cubs, down in Mesa, Arizona at Sloan Park. For the very first time ever in the Cactus Complex League history, the Mesa Cubs, or the Arizona Cubs, will host the 2025 Arizona Complex League All-Star Game, and that will take place at the spring training home of the Chicago Cubs, Sloan Park in Mesa, Arizona. It will be the very first time ever that the Mesa Cubs host this All-Star Game at Sloan Park. They did host it before it was back in 2005 when the Chicago Cubs were at Hohokam, which is now the spring training of the A's. It was announced earlier this morning on the Mesa Cubs or Arizona Cubs website that the 2025 Arizona Complex League All-Star Game is coming to Sloan Park. Tickets are available for that game starting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. But the All-Star Game, guys, is set to take place on August 2nd. First pitch will be 7:30 p.m. Arizona time. But yes, guys, the 2025 Arizona Complex League All-Star Game is coming to Sloan Park for the very first time ever in the history of Sloan Park. So that is pretty awesome to hear, guys. It will be the first time since 2005 that the Arizona/Mesa Cubs host the Arizona Complex League All-Star Game, which means that the East Side, Team East, in the Arizona Complex League, that is the area where the Mesa Cubs are at in the Complex League. The entire Mesa Cubs coaching staff will be Team East's coaching staff for the All-Star Game. So pretty awesome Mesa Cub news to start us off today. Now we turn our attention from the Arizona Mesa Cubs to the Knoxville Smokies. And on one particular player, guys, he is one of the catchers for the Knoxville Smokies, my man, Casey Opitz. I wanted to give you a little update on how he is doing heading into tonight with the Smokies. Number one, 98. He has 98 at-bats in the 2025 Knoxville Smokies season, but the batting average, not really where you want to be, or not at all, guys. Despite having 98 at-bats, guys, he has a 184 batting average, and the last time we had an update on him, he had 2 home runs. And what does he have? 2 home runs still. He has 12 RBIs, though 1 stolen base and a 541 on base plus slugging. So really, guys, Casey, not having the best luck at the plate and all that. Some of you may not believe in luck, But to be a baseball player in baseball, you kind of got to have luck with the baseball gods. And so far, Casey just not having it, but he is making up for that behind the plate, guys. He is one of the most defensive runs saved catchers on the Smokies at the moment. So, I always say, some guys in pro ball and minor league ball and MLB baseball and the KBO and all that, they may not be a good hitter, but when they take the field, they actually make up for it there. So there you go, a little update on my man and all that, but wishing him the best of luck tonight as the Knoxville Smokies get ready to take on the Rocket City Trash Pandas, which, by the way, what a name for a minor league team, the Rocket City Trash Pandas. You gotta love it. I like that. That is a awesome name for a minor league team. Just saying. Okay, well, now we're going to talk about something that is pretty cool and maybe inspiring. So we all know the name Rich Hill, guys. Rich Hill was a Chicago Cub pitcher back in 06, 07, 08, 09, and 10. And what really amazes me is that was a long time ago. At that point, I was just a little cute little thing in elementary school while Rich Hill was in his prime at the MLB level. Rich Hill is currently 45 years old, and he is still playing baseball. And a matter of fact, you want to know who Rich Hill is with? I'll give you a hint. He's with the Omaha Storm Chasers, which, by the way, is the AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals. So what does that have anything to do with Rich Hill on the channel? It has a lot to do, because today, Rich Hill was the starting pitcher for the Omaha Storm Chasers in Des Moines, Iowa, against the Iowa Cubs. Yes, guys, Rich Hill, 45 years old and still going. Here is how his outing was today against the Iowa Cubs, and it was not good at all. He did go 4 innings pitched. He gave up 9 hits, 7 runs. Only 5 of those 7 runs were earned runs. He walked 4 batters. He only had 1 strikeout, and he only gave up 1 long ball. But despite all that, he did get the losing decision, and on a hope day, it was fly the W in Des Moines. The Iowa Cubs defeat the Omaha Storm Chasers, and former Chicago Cub Rich Hill, at 45 years old, does take the loss, guys. What was interesting is he threw 47 breaking balls, and his fastest breaking ball pitch was at 68 miles an hour, despite he got a swing and miss on that pitch. But really, guys, again, at 45 years old, Rich Hill still playing the lovely game of baseball, the game that he loves, guys. And about last year, some point last season, people really thought that Rich Hill baseball career was all over. And then he went and played for Team USA in the offseason, and boom! He really showed that he still has it. And a few months ago, he was signed to a minor league deal by the Kansas City Royals, and he returns to face the Iowa Cubs today. But despite still getting the loss, guys. But you got to admire it, guys. At 45 years old, he is pitching in semi-pro ball, because he's in AAA. But I thought you guys would be interested at hearing that. 45 years old, and Rich Hill is still pitching. Okay, just a reminder, guys, that tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only on ESPN, they will be announcing the 2025 MLB All-Star Game starters, so you guys will want to tune in for that. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time tonight, only on ESPN.